Hi, welcome friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. In this lesson, we're going to learn about the Sun in Virgo. If you were born with the Sun in Virgo, in your sidereal horoscope, the Sun will manifest as Vivasvan. Vivasvan has a very special role among the Adityas. Indeed, we hear that he is the primary deity associated with the Sun in this time that we are in at present. Vivasvan is also a powerful Prajapati. He is the father of mankind. He's the father of Manu, and all beings, all human beings on earth trace a lineage back to Manu. Vivasvan also received the Bhagavad Gita from Sri Krishna many millions and billions of years ago. So he has a very unique position. He's very intelligent. He's a yogi. Has a lot of brilliance and understanding. He has a lot of wisdom, and he has a very unique connection to our human race. So therefore we can see all these people with the Sun in Virgo in the horoscope, they also tend to have a brilliant intellect. They have a great analytical nature. They have a lot of depth. The Sun in Virgo can make a person a little bit more philosophically inclined. The Sun in Virgo will make a person seek purity. The Sun in Virgo will make a person seek the topmost understanding of life, an understanding that is greater than that available to the animals. Virgo, it is a very humanoid sign. Among all the signs of the zodiac, Virgo, debatably, is the most humanoid sign. We also have Gemini, there we have two siblings. We have Libra, we have a man holding a scale. But in Virgo we have a woman, a virgin, a maiden, who is really manifesting this thoughtful energy. So if the Sun is placed in Virgo, a person will have a great philosophical depth. They will have a very analytical nature. They will love putting things into boxes, organizing them, arranging information in categories. That is the great skill of a person with the Sun in Virgo. That is also a great gift because of Vivasvan Aditya. Now, Virgo is depicted by a maiden who is sitting in a boat, and in one hand she's carrying a torch, and in the other hand she is carrying grains. Why is she carrying a torch? She's carrying a torch because around here it is dark. There's a lot of fog, or it is night, and therefore she needs a torch. It's a bit like the Statue of Liberty in America. I always think of Virgo and the Statue of Liberty, this desire for freedom, this desire for illumination. It's very strong if the Sun is in Virgo, or in general if Virgo becomes very strong in our horoscope. In another hand she carries grain. So Virgo, it is an earth sign. It has this connection to storing resources, managing resources. So if the Sun is placed in this earth sign, in Virgo, the Sattvic earth, dual earth, a person can become very good with finances. A person can become very good with storing goods, and also with redistributing goods, redistributing resources. So it's an excellent placement for a leader, having the Sun in Virgo. Virgo in the zodiac represents our stomach. It is the lower portion of our stomach, or we can say the middle portion to be medically correct. It is our upper intestines, just above the lower intestines, just below the stomach. And this is where the main process of absorbing nutrition occurs. This is one of the primary sitting places of Agni, of fire, like Vivasvan, who is this radiant sun, who is fire manifests, like in the skies, also fire manifests in our middle portion of our GI tract. And in the same way, like Agni helps us to digest food, so also Virgo here, it helps us to digest information, and therefore these people, they are just such great intellectuals. The Sun in Virgo also gives a liking for perfectionism. These people, they really believe that perfection is out there, that perfection is attainable, and they're very interested in improving themselves. All disease starts in our stomach, and therefore Virgo also has a predisposition for problems with their stomach. So if the Sun is placed in Virgo also, there could be too much heat in the stomach. We have to look at other combinations to see exactly what is the problem, but health could be a little bit more sensitive. All Virgo ascendants, moons, suns have this challenge. And for that reason, there can be an increased interest in health. So the Sun in Virgo, it can make great doctors, it can make great people who are into medicines, who are healers, who are helping people. Virgo is also connected to service. We have in the Kala Purusha the 6th house, and the 6th house is the house of service. So if the Sun is placed in Virgo, often a person will tend to serve others. They'll have a more serving mindset. They often can do more menial services more happily, which is so wonderful. That's the positive side of the Sun in Virgo. So there's also a shadow side, and that is if a person gets too perfectionistic, if they get too fussy, if they're trying to make everyone else perfect. The Suns in Virgo, they can be perceived overly critical, too smart, too fussy. So for them it is very important to not put the same expectations that they place on themselves on others, and to learn that it is not their job to correct everybody else. This can be an important lesson to learn for people with their Sun in Virgo. Virgo is represented by beautiful gardens, flower gardens, women's apartments. So the Sun is in Virgo. For men, they naturally are more attracted to having female friends, having more female friends around. They could have slightly more feminine and internal traits, like that young maiden before puberty. They also can have a liking for flower gardens and parks. I mean, everybody, I would hope, likes to be in flower gardens and parks. But particularly the Sun in Virgo will really benefit from these places, being in nature, being in beautiful places like flower gardens. It will soothe their energy. It can help them to overcome this artificially perfectionistic mindset. Great careers, we already spoke about healers, doctors, people who are working in service. If the Sun is in Virgo, we like it if people are in careers where they get paid for correcting or improving other people. In this way, they can make a good use of their fault-finding mentality. If they don't have a career where they're improving people or system, they can often bring this mentality into the interpersonal relationships, which can cause some difficulty. There's more to say, but I think this is some food for thought for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you know somebody with their Sun in Virgo, or if you're the person, please let me know. Share your career, share your mindset. Share it with us in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Is there something that you did not relate to? Let me know as well. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much. All blessings to you for studying this amazing science of the stars and of reality. Bye.